stage there. Nat saying his piece.
Okay, Liquid on defense, Apex on attack.
And Mulsi up against the stoic leader on the other side, knowing the task.
Dude, it's 4-0 at the moment on pistols.
Chances of survival afloat. The attack side begins with a knife searing through the center of the map. 2 players revealed on B from the Liquid side. 2 still hanging around sand.
Taking the time, Apex. Always. This is what has all been the good look for them on Ascent, remember? When they got to default, when they got to look.
Wait, they double fawns. They double fawns the smoke here so that no one could disrespect the one-way, so the one-way stays up. And then they heavy rotate because they don't have the smoke to now push through this. Hey, that was kind of nice. I've never seen...
Liquid have allowed this to happen, and they just denying Trex any space, and he's been brought very low. And Apex.
And then he goes back because they know they have to prioritize this position in the retake.
And 1 for space if you're Apex right now.
Trex loves a frenzy, man.
The cam towards grass as well. Both of the sentinel bits of util. The one gap that they have to account for is towards Waterfall and main.
Team Liquid have done well to hold on to that, and back to stuck between no man's land. And Olizero waiting to activate. I mean, that's just holding on to it. He's allowed.
Dude, Trex with a frenzy, man. He got 3 kills on 19 HP.
That's down 5 pistol rounds.
I will say, I actually kind of really like this pistol from Liquid. This little smoke theory with the double fawns was pretty cool for the rotate to go out. And then the retake was good because then Nats came back to make sure that they prioritize the right positions. They say if you get it B main control in your after plan, you normally win.
Nice patience, boys. Nice retake.
Yeah, it was a nice retake.
Finally.
I mean, Trex did unbelievable, but I do like... I think I liked if we just isolate Nats, I like this pistol a lot from him. 5-0 on pistols. They're gonna play a best of 3 where they don't get any pistols.
While Penny gets an AWP here, Trex also
it's insanely rough for them.
So he's already within 3 of the Nightfall. When you head into that bonus round then for Liquid, they want to try and keep it as clean as possible.
Eyes well activated, and so is all the utility that was on the C side.
This is the one opportunity that Apex are going to get to do any kind of free damage through the nade and the net. In fact, it's been enough to fully flush Liquid off-site. A plant now is the best case.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, who gets the kills? Trex would love to snowball. Trex would love to get 1 more kill. Because that defuse is all his.
Oh, Multi is going to get his one though.
There it is. Oh boy, Fade ult. Fade ult in the bonus. It doesn't get much better than that.
And the defuse from Trex means that the Nightfall will be available heading into that next round.
That's it. Hey, listen, now you set up your plans, and as Nats was saying earlier, the plans look to be finally coming to fruition.
And for Liquid on this defender side, I'm always going to be looking towards the A site and the rubble control, which they very often opt to set up. This is an incredibly late call in terms of...
Yeah, Kiko buys into this one because of the fade ult. They're favored. They're literally favored for it. 3-pass and duel over towards C. Info on it.
3 players strong, and there's also Kiko.
Knife corner of B. Omen flash goes in. Okay. But the fade's on the early rotate, and they're most likely to be forcing into A, and they got the Yoru here as well.
Apex now heading towards A, but this is the reaction that Liquid.
Dude, look how many people are here for Liquid. It's actually pretty legit. And you can delay so much that we can just fade ult. Huge fade ult. 2-pass and flood over towards site. You have no idea about... Okay. This was a lovely round to watch, by the way, from Liquid. Even if they don't win it, it's still nice.
Take this one step further and reach the C site if they want. Avova is late to leave A, and that looks like what it's going to be. A waterfall walk, but Kiko can catch
crazy timing.
It's just damage for now. So much pressure put on Apex needlessly.
Go down. Planted for main. That's
gets plant, gets ult.
Doesn't matter that he's late. And Team Liquid.
It's an insanely important round. He's ripping this ult at one point.
looking to create a plan and be patient.
That's what Nats was talking about. And here, Trex has the Horn, last Prowler used towards Waterfall. Huge 1v1 in sand. If Malsey can ease up,
how on top of this is Malsey?
of them here, it's everything.
Yeah, he's only within one bullet range. Now it's a 2 versus 4, which the last two need to try and clutch up from.
Dude,
the already been revealed, so instead,
the flash into the fade eye.
But his best won't be enough.
Respect, man. The Vice flash into the fade eye worked so well.
Another great, very well worked round.
No, it was a lovely round, to be honest with you. It was really nice to watch.
The position of power on site. Lazera doesn't get the most from his excursion, and then into the later stages of the round, Malsey is there solo, not knowing which way to look. Apex fighting a war on both fronts.
That was a great replay on this as well.
Falls apart. You can only credit Liquid though, they did everything right.
Let's go.
There.
Another A play once again by Liquid.
They don't have a chance.
Changing it up, where that aggression is with this double duelist.
That's it. Patches does have that deadlock ult if needed. Still, Liquid can.
4-passing aggro.
Apex can provide a bit of resistance.
Generally, the TP's close. So they thought they would be low buy and try and go B, so they're Euro close to B.
Taken the early control, and ever since Liquid added the fades to their composition, I mean, hell, ever since we've seen them start to pick it up in stage 1, Lotus has looked so much better for them. They've lost every single one of their Masters games on it so far, though. 3 out of 3. Even despite the almost comeback from 11-1 down against Paper X. So here again, it's the same conversation, building confidence, heading towards champs, which looks to be edging ever closer, as are Apex on the unguarded C site.
Yeah, Lazera under pressure, trying to
With the plant, the KO gets all.
Watch B main in
Can
case
this guy get one?
go for the door, but instead
So
he will
fast,
be
man.
completely cleared out, and that's on an angle, an aggressive one, caught off guard, and Trex at least able to trade that
What a
out.
great fade eye from
Support
Trex.
to help him out. This is looking like Liquid with another
Oh.
round to convert.
Oh,
And they are
God.
absolutely white.
I didn't even mind the idea from Apex with the ult here to just try and make sure that they don't stick on site when the wall's up to buy him enough time to get on site. I will say, Liquid's macro with the Vice and the Yoru at the moment looks so good. Like there is a big thing at the moment where the Yoru, Omen, Vice, Fade just look like they combo so well together, and you can gamble pretty heavy on defense, at least when you go in aggro, right? You can go aggro with 4, you can have the 1 in terms of the Vice to delay, especially with Wall and Fawns, then you take that space, then you can leave the 1, then you can rotate over, but this is instantly a 2, because the Yoru, like they're doing great with that stuff at the moment. And they all just really, like even before you start thinking about util, like they just combo well because of that factor. And then you start adding in the ults, take away the sound.
It's like a cold ice bucket dropped over your head, really.
Yeah, 100%. And I mean, there's always going to be the if, buts, and maybes about Apex, about
This Lotus comes to Paper X comp. I'm pretty sure they were the first ones to do that. Paper X were trying double duelists on this map for a long time. And then they pretty much got the Euro theory down on other maps and just put it on this map, I think. I say other maps, I think Pearl was maybe the first map that they got it okay at.
Hopes live and die by. 4 successful retakes for Liquid. That is the story that we have to tell here.
DRX ran it? When did DRX run it?
Going to be with this deadlock, and even Olazera as well in his traps in post.
Dude, DRX, honestly, that wouldn't surprise you, man. DRX changed so much stuff.
Fast, direct. Sometimes that's what you need pace changing. It worked for Apex on the last map of Roads.
Big flash.
The Thorns are going to stall out most of the side, and when Nats...
How is Nats still alive, man? He got insta-grab this.
Liquid converge, they clamp down.
Just everyone here ready for it, but Liquid was so ready for this. You saw it in their last round where they were low buy, they just knew they were going B. And they thought last round they were going to eco, but this round was for sure the eco 3-person ready. With Fawns as well.
It's not just Batu though, it needs to be Olazera as well. We saw how good he looked. Lotus was a really big part of Koi Fenix's map pool, and coming into this team, it's where you wanted to see him playing at his best. Another player to even highlight would also, of course, be Penny. He's had a very slow start to this map, where he was tearing Liquid apart.
Dude, so many people about to get max money on this.
Yeah,
Unless
I think
Apex
as
do
well,
something.
Like, Ollie Zera, just as a player and his playstyle, very individualistic. Just the way that he works through, right? He's always going to be taking those 50-50 gunfights. Maybe gunfights not in his favour.
But we're into the next rifle round, though. And Penny investing the nade into the dark cover here. Apex still not fully sure if Liquids have moved a player further up the field, if they've
Okay,
inserted
camera
one.
spotted the
It's
Omen.
elsewhere, though. It's
Dude,
BA,
camera
and
spotted
it's
the Omen deep
Olizera
over
dead.
towards C. So he wanted to go pressure C, and there's just two passing, waiting for him in case they were going to go try clear the Omen as well. And they got good reactions at the moment. Lost A, double pushed here.
Because main's been taken. So they're forced
And
into making
what a
this
weird
take play,
spot
and another
for
retake
Kiko
Liquid,
to
which
be
they're
in.
happy to do,
He's just
especially
stuck
when
in the
that's unresolved.
deadlock wall.
Ready to go here. Spike should be going down very shortly. And Team Liquid again, I've got plenty of time to come up with a plan and be calm about it.
There is a little bit of setup from Apex, both sensors, and with the null command invested, keeping Liquid honest for just a moment.
I mean, the KO was pretty good. They were going to try Visor this. And they still are going to Visor this. And this Visor hitting everyone, by the way. This Visor is going to absolutely wreck them.
Camo is that player that is going to be taking the fight, but there's also going to be an ultimate invest
Camo,
in the
man.
Steel Garden. It's all up to the classics.
That is lovely from Liquid here, man. It's good planning on this.
A thrifty round, an anti-eco, which Liquid look to bat away once more. The defuse coming through. There's no chance Penny can even get close.
Don't even keep the guns into it.
That's just a
Yeah, I mean, this was lovely to watch, man. These 6 rounds have been really nice to watch.
As it's another successful retake. You look at the situation there, they really wanted to entertain that fight with Camo, but he was having none of it. The round started off brilliantly for Liquid with their proactivity. They just realized that they can isolate Olizera there because they've spotted him playing individually, as you mentioned, a few times now. And it was just not considered by Apex. They've been forced into another reaction, which is unfavorable for them.
Risen from the front, Nats now 12-1.
Another aggro. Did they use the knife early when he had an ult?
It's not working out whatsoever.
Yeah, I mean, Kiko sees him go aggro A, dodges the knife, and he's just like, shot. It's one of the chances I can use my ult.
Everything being countered by Team Liquid at the moment.
Where are you?
Already seen them come back from a deficit, but this one
enemy remaining.
shall continue to grow.
Down, C.
7 rounds queued up unless Mulsi can curate something divine. It's just not happening. Kiko putting a stop
Do they have to have another timeout, maybe?
Another in-zone flawless for Liquid.
I wonder how many it's been so far in this map alone, right? And how many more it could possibly be. It just feels as if right now Team Liquid are just full of confidence, and this is this type of end to a series where you've maybe struggled a little bit. You've won. It's the little cherry on the ice cream, perhaps.
Yeah. More of a flake man myself, but
Okay, double timeout. I mean, they have Razor,
I think Apex would like a round right now.
but
Hard to come
Liquid
by.
have ults where they can just retake if they want.
You can't. You can certainly make investments towards it. They do have Penny's showstopper, but Liquid some of their own on the other side. And to sort of build up that conversation a bit further, as what I was saying before, we were both there for the game against Foot, the 13-1, which they found with such a strong defensive half being the backbone of it. You can really see the theory has continued to be developed as they've moved forward. They have moved away from playing the deadlock as they had Serial, and you kind of expect that change with the roles being a little bit different, with him trying to flex and play a lot, a thankless task at the end of the day. And right now, it's all about Nats, 12-1 on this Vice. The util's not really been dealt with.
Yeah, I would agree. But I feel
Okay,
like it's not
bit of a change up in terms of the op,
necessarily need to interact
and they
with
still
every
go
single
aggro over
thing
towards
because
A.
of the stall that it brings through. I just think Team Liquid right now can't be beating a gunfight.
It's also more so that right now, if you have
Grab
that
that
Vice
knife.
wall in the
Knife
middle
doesn't
of the
hit
map,
any.
if Apex don't do anything about
Dude,
it,
as soon as they see the
very
fawns
quick
here,
rotation
they're gonna
for
think that
Liquid,
it.
safe in the
Dude,
knowledge that They do
Okay, so
have a
Liquid are
short
trying to make
path
it look like
behind
they're
the site, and this
fighting
time
heavy this, maybe even a
it's
pinch.
Camo on
Trying to
an
make it
extremity
just
with the
feel like
operator,
it's a solo
playing in
Vice,
sand,
but actually
affording
it's
that rotation
a
to
couple of
move
people
even
here.
further towards the A site where Apex are setting up.
I find it very funny as well that the one map that Apex have moved away from Double Juiced is the map that right now they're not doing too
Indeed.
great on. Nice entry from Camo as he finds Ollie Zera that was out on
Jesus, man.
Nats gets another.
And Patty even living through
Feels
the
rough.
spam there as
Feels
well.
rough to watch,
Apex
dude. They're absolutely
heading
wrecking
into
them.
a
He's getting
hopeless
spammed
AXQ.
through the
The
wall.
hard work had already been done by Liquid. They have to win some of these fights now. That's the
Oh,
last
hold up.
chance.
That was a big kill on
And
sight.
the final hope for Apex.
Ah, dude, he
Oh,
got scanned and
Now
then
on just
insta-planted.
Mosey.
Dude, has Trex even died yet?
One. I mean, Mosey through this series has shown time and time again that he can do it, that he can frag out when needed, but he needs to get that spike back, and both players are ready for this.
30 seconds
Okay,
left.
the Molly's not going to quite cut off the play. Camo's in with the ult. Trex right amongst it, and from his
Yeah,
own
made it
flash
look easy.
set up, Camo.
Made it look easy on this. Trex 2 away from his ult.
We have to just look at the first 30 seconds of that round, Cairo. It's Liquid putting the arrow into the crossbow, drawing it back, and just waiting to pull the trigger.
Yeah, I mean, all throughout this, right? Like, you look at the chances, or the just everything that Team Liquid are doing here, they're throwing themselves at Apex,
Planted.
and I'm confident, I would say, other
Patrick,
players
I was
of
doing
the
everything
attack.
for you.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I just got full spammed.
But he lived to tell the tale. And yeah, it is that frustrating if you're Apex, because what did we see? Olizera wandering towards sand.
They have
and
so many
that's all
ults.
they're
Like
showing
they
in
win
terms
this
of
round.
being
But they
diligent,
have
playing
to
both ends
they
of
have
the
to get
map.
into a
It's
position
not
where they
enough.
don't lose
This
people.
4-1 can't keep going on like this.
They can actually use them.
It can,
It can, unfortunately, and it looks to be as well.
yeah. And with every round that Liquid are able to grab, with every kill
Yeah,
that they
how
find,
many
it's
fast
one
deaths are they gonna
step
get?
closer to playoffs and one step closer.
Do you know
to
he's
the
up in this
end
angle?
of champs right now. It's just Camo towards the C extremity.
Omen
Was even
all
gonna be an
over
ultimate
towards
invested by
site.
Avova, and Camo's sticking around.
Oh, stuck the ult, but you can see the timid
It's actually a pretty hard
Apex
retake for
players
Liquid.
just
I know they got
walking,
numbers.
treading on
They
thin
definitely have to
ice.
open this door and
Having
pressure
side
mount.
control and a very deep
Spike
deadlock
Yeah,
wall,
dude, they got
which
such a
was
good
thrown
idea that
over
they
the
have to
top, but
push
double
mount it
flank
because
is
the
an
ults.
issue.
They got to create that
What's the
pressure and
reaction
make
from
them make a
Apex?
move.
Say it's a double flank, but there's also
Do they
Nats
spam
coming
this?
through the door, right? Ollie Zera in the corner, spam down.
Not
but
enough?
still holding
Oh, boy.
fast. Camo at the other end though is managing to chip away Apex numbers. Ollie Zera not
Oh,
clear,
he
but
didn't
rightly
trigger
is.
discipline.
And well,
Oh, hits
it's
one,
good
but they
for
can probably
the
spam
ultimate.
that.
Plenty to be
Last
used
player
here.
standing.
And well, Mosey with just a classic.
Damn,
Can't
dudes.
find what he was
I mean,
looking
it's really
for.
nice from Liquid, man.
9
It's really
in
nice.
a
These
row
retakes
for
have been
Team
lovely from
Liquid.
them.
This is
They
looking
just every single time they need to prioritize one of these areas, they just
Complete
are.
mirrors of that foot match that we saw when they were absolutely stomping on their defense.
Trex, no, bro, he's got 0 deaths, right?
Perfect. They're creating pressure in all the right pockets, and Apex look lost in a lot of these rounds in terms of what it is that they've actually
Did he
got
baited
to
him
do
in?
to combat that. This C execute not as bad. I mean, Trex probably could have got.
Yeah, he
Camo
probably
out
could have
that
shot him
one.
out. He probably could have shot him out at the end there, for sure.
Got that much money in the back of your pocket, right?
Yes, so. And Trex also hasn't died yet, by the way, so just making sure he stays with the best possible KD ratio.
Well, it keeps growing series to series, match to match.
They
and
rotated the
for
Yoru's
Team
already here, though.
Liquid's strength, it
Whoa,
seems
my
like the
Jesus.
timing's insane.
Nats is feeling it.
Find a second, though. Should we still keep things
They got to
all
fade up for
even?
the retake on this one.
Wants to try and push this a little bit further. Cheeky.
Yeah, we've got Penny
Nice.
here with a
First
showstopper.
death.
This might
Whoa,
finally be the
how?
respite. No, it's missed.
No way.
And Liquid just get absolutely everything going their way. Apex in the red again.
One enemy remaining.
That's between Avova
Fade
and
out into the
Olizera.
nade as well.
There is nothing to be said of them
Just
in
no
this
spike.
round. Like a deer into headlights.
Dude, he heard the ult. He knew it was going to get fired on him. He ran forwards and then managed to get a kill pretty much as he was dropping.
I mean, they should, right? There's no way Ollie Zera gets a chance at this.
They shouldn't. The setup is there. Camo's the only one showing face, but when this smoke expires, he should duck behind the box, and there you go.
Yeah, playing off
30
Kiko's
seconds
contact.
left.
Trex also hiding as
Really,
well.
really nice
They
from
don't
them.
even need it. They don't even need the trade. As Kiko is going to confirm.
I don't know, man. I don't know how. I mean, it's sick from Trex. He did incredible to dodge it. He knew what was coming. He predicted it really
Be
early.
familiar with for
I
different
just don't know how he
reasons.
gets a kill.
We'll just have to keep tracking it as it goes. That was
You mean he's
you know,
mid-air
a
for
full
that one.
invest to get Guardians. Tyro.
Yeah.
That is the dire state of affairs.
This is great. Omen flash fade or nades, dude. It's all so nice right now. They go down to an eco. I don't think they've had a fast kill.
If I had a penny for every time Ascension team was able to give me hope, I would have 4 pennies.
And all of them were from Gentleman. 5 pennies if you count this one.
Yeah, true.
Eco retake
It
ult.
has been a shining light in the performances so far. The Wolves bought a lot of time for Batu in terms of getting the plant in. Nats has done a brilliant job through proxy.
Apex are trying to take extra space,
Oh.
but they're going straight into Kiko's
Wait,
ult.
no trade on
And
that.
yeah,
Wild as
easily
well.
dealt with.
Oi! Hey,
We've shown
Kiko.
this in
He
previous
wrecked his
maps,
team.
but on Lotus, everything has been falling apart.
Dude, great
Wants to
fade eye
fall
once
apart
again.
once more, even after Apex tried to set up the perfect post plan. There's nothing perfect about this unless you're talking about
Hey, you
Team
guys gotta swing
Liquid.
out.
They have not missed once in this map. And they
Oi, what a shot.
continue
Oi,
to
what a
look
shot.
even better.
Oh,
Somehow Kiko's
what?
come off the... Why has he come off the spike? He nearly had it diffused.
He's still not gone for it.
Olizera is so low, he's playing with the time.
Wait, how's he
playing
won
with
this?
Kiko, knowing that this is his chance.
How's he won this?
Oh!
Dude, surely we just stick the
Somehow
spike there as the rest of the
lost
team are
out.
just
That'll
going
be
for
a
this.
Red Bull clutch for Apex.
And no 30.
I mean, absolute hero play.
Apex are in the
It's a great
door.
shot on Trex for his fast death.
It was heroics required. Liquid going through the motions, doing the same kind of things we've seen from them up until this point. Containing Apex, making it difficult, and Olizera take a bow.
Dude, what a shot.
It might just be a highlight for now,
Nice! We won a
or it
round.
could be the
That's
start
advantage.
We won a round.
of something we have not often seen.
Catch them.
Yeah, I remember there was a time when Apex used to dish out 13-0s, like dishing out hot dinners.
Yeah, they did.
A long time ago.
They were
Oh.
adding teams to the club like gym badges, man.
Yeah, I
but
remember that, the Pokemon meme.
Blind is dead.
we're not going to see one here. Liquid know a thing or two about an 11-1, though, as I was saying earlier, and well, I wonder what it'll be like from the start of the game.
Dude, they're gonna open the door?
Side off. Deadlock does
My
have quite
goodness.
a lot of freedom to be that second in, but looking to create an opener here.
God,
With a quick
Liquid are playing
trade,
insanely
Batu gets
loose
punished.
on some of
That's the
these
old held in
now.
his hands, waiting to
That was
find
madness
Camo,
from Kiko, really.
disappears into the night. As Apex are set up, this is their best chance they've had so far this map to get around, really.
Yeah, I mean, as well as that, buying a little bit extra time so that the spike can be planted in the correct spot, but it's been planted safe, so Apex need to play
That's
on
a
the
great
fight
flash.
site, and they do. They're fighting right through it. Patty Tech, well, he's pushed all the way back.
Okay, they got
into
two at the
Olizera,
ends.
and Apex
They got
will be
two.
doubling up. They're
A little
right
bit
now.
too loose for
Yeah,
Liquid
Liquid's
for
approach
sure.
there,
I think they could have done something.
They
could have had at least a 12.
Olizera late lurk and very well dealt with. Great supportive utility from Molesey. But we
10 is all they get,
need
maybe.
more. If the miracle is to come off, if Apex are to take their first series in VCT EMEA 2025, or if Liquid are on the road to Paris and playoffs already.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Defense-sided team comp? Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong. Prafu, thank you. Prafu on YouTube is saying 10 is all they get. I'm not believing. I'll put that out there right now. next game, Koi K-Corp. I think K-Corp will be fine. Koi might get a map.
So, Liquid in high spirits. For Apex, it's
That's one of the biggest
food for
fragging IGLs. Oh, for sure.
Cold exterior
For
on
sure.
the faces
Team Killer,
of the players
13
on
months
the
in
right
YouTube. I appreciate
side
that, bro.
of the
Thanks for that.
stage. Will they be on the right side of history for once?
Victor
Or
MIBR?
is it
I
the
don't know.
run which crashes
I don't know
out
what's going wrong over
in the
there.
most
I don't know how
spectacular
bad the issues are. That's
And
the
it
thing.
all starts with a pistol round, and Liquid could essentially finish the map with that. And the problem with Apex, when you consider pistol rounds, is they've not won
Okay,
a single
yeah,
one
the pistol rounds are
this
pretty
series.
one-sided.
Apex denied the 13-0.
Camo's been looking at
4 of those
Trex's. I was gonna say,
collected in their
Camo's
time
been
through
watching
challenges,
Trex's
but
just
this
like
is a
frenzy
different
maybe,
beast.
and then he drops it
25
at the end.
minutes in, Liquid looking to
Looks like
speed
a
run their way
B-split.
through. Camo up the guts and Kiko to lead the charge. The first nail in the coffin of Apex.
Camo finding another as well. This is looking very difficult. Again, Apex have struggled in pistol rounds and continue to do so. Team Liquid,
One enemy
I mean,
Little luck on this.
indomitable in this map. And they're hunting the last remaining player of all his era.
Jesus,
And
those
now,
first two
that
shots
is going
are
to be every single one in the bag.
6
for
and
Team
0
Liquid. We
pistols.
spoke about the prep being a big factor,
Can't win.
but
You can't win a
here,
best of 3
it is
without
as
any pistols,
simple
man.
as directing their players into Apex heavy traffic, nothing to stop them. One player at a time, shown the door by Liquid. Late playthrough grass, very nice.
Impossible, Patrick. Impossible. Impossible, Patrick.
Possible Apex from a scoreline of 11-2. It has to be the force spy.
Yeah, defense force spies are never in the best.
Yeah, they don't
sort
normally
of
go
position.
great.
They're going to have to go for it. Only 3 stingers.
Oh, okay.
Apex
Got hit by the knife though, so he
creating
couldn't TP
some
out, so he was
form
just
of
palm
retaliation. The
grav
mesh
netted.
goes up, it splits the Liquid players.
look
It
at the
makes things
HPs
a little bit
though.
awkward, but the same can be said for Batu. Trying to escape through the Hobbit door, but he hits his head on the way out. Liquid onto
Dude, Nats
the
might
A
have some
site,
freebies here.
and
That's a cool flash.
re-aggression is anticipated.
Oh, is that my fault?
Good trade though.
Yeah, that's decent. That's a Guardian to be picked up. Spike
Rex is
going
a
down,
plant.
and Kiko looking for extra space towards heaven.
Martin
is
in the
huge
YouTube
because
chat,
the
thank you so
plant
much
is
for that, bro.
open.
Thank you, I
There is
appreciate
no
that.
one to challenge from
Thoughts on
upper
K-Corp
yet.
qualifying to
Just about
champs.
starting to make his way around the stairwell.
K-Corp,
It's a knife
they
instead
gotta
that
go on a big run,
confirms.
man.
Flash on to Trex,
They
blinded up.
pretty much
Abova
gotta
with
get top
another,
2.
Trading out on Kiko, and down to the last 2. Patty, Phantom in hand, the spray. Is this how it ends? Is this how Liquid take 12? It
Bro.
absolutely is.
Okay,
You
10
can bet your
chances
house
left.
on
10
it.
chances.
A Red Bull clutch.
Martin, I need to see a more convincing performance from them to feel good about it.
On the backs of their neck.
And they've been 10 times better than their opponents. And that is now 10 chances at being able to send
I told you
themselves
it's your round, but I said that before.
to playoffs.
Okay, 10 goes at it.
Playoffs
Ah, dude,
bound
look at this
now,
buy.
and they've managed to do it in style as well. Albeit against an Apex side which carry the weight of the expectations
A lot of people here, though.
on their shoulders to simply
Hold
survive
up.
this group stage. Avova and Mulsi, the ones who have been there since the beginning of last year, look to have kept them in it for a little bit longer, but still, rifles in the hands of the attack.
Yeah, and there is still a chance.
Yeah, and I
to
think that's going to let them
go
get the guns,
elsewhere,
right?
but when they do, there's some deep
Or they're trying to
traps
get the guns
Lotus
out of
has been
there.
able to place.
It's going to make that coverage a little bit more difficult if Trex would
C,
even send
C,
one
C
prowler, it wouldn't suffice.
in the YouTube as well. I appreciate you doing that, man.
Knife
Thank you for the
again,
YouTube membership.
Confirming player presence from Mulsi.
Oops.
Trying to chuck away as many as those guns.
And that's what you've got to do, because look at
Yeah, you
Apex's
got to get them
running.
all the way
If
out
you
there.
win this,
I mean, you know where they're
Ozera
going to
and
react.
Batu are still on
You
heavy
know how they're going to
shields.
react.
The money is barely there. They had to force the previous.
30 seconds
Starting to
left.
make their way through the trips now. And Apex still haven't moved from that C round spot. They want to try and re-aggress
Yeah.
guns. Obviously, they
But
won't
how many
be
guns
there,
did they
but
clear?
that's
I
gonna
felt
be
like this gun
a
was still here,
delay
right?
on the A site.
There's still one, I think.
Ozera just needs
Yeah,
to
Batu picks it up.
hold his nerve, not overstep, and make the most of the
planted.
camera that he has. A little
Okay, they
more
know
time
there's people
ball
going behind.
by the Vice Wall. Liquid knowing that
Nats is
there
in
is
an
nowhere
okay
safe
pause.
on the
Trex
map
is
for
in the
them right
pause
now.
to kill Multi.
Mr. Dependable sits next to Hobbit door, and that's the captain. Low on health and yet to be cleared, but it's Mr. Dependable first. Nats not being checked, not being
Ooh,
cleared.
11
Nats now
HP.
finally being
Okay, they delay it for a
caught
little.
out, and Apex able to get their first in the second half.
Yeah, still some schoolboy mistakes in there, but Apex have kept it clean enough. In fact, they get the round. The fact that they've even picked up the round is pretty huge because it's just going to extend play a little bit longer. Gap now of 9 rounds. Not
Yeah, maybe forced it a
insurmountable,
little bit with the one way, you could say.
Very unlikely.
One
At
enemy
least they're not going to be picking up the record
like-
of shortest map.
Yeah.
Currently held by GX, I guess, on the receiving
Yes.
end of the only 13.
Okay, the hero judge. We know where they're going.
And as of
The
right
trip
now,
here.
Liquid
And they're probably going to eat this knife.
relegated to a poor buy. Interestingly enough, though, Kiko does have a judge in hand. And if he can blast back his way onto the B side, this could be a very explosive one to try and break open the map.
Oh,
Oh, Multi goes for the clone though.
oh.
Target selection
Damn.
plays against his hand, but Penny is there and over as well. Liquid just diving straight in with a lot of pace, but not quite the precision they would have been hoping for. Apex stepping up to a 4th. Hope dies last, and Nats dies last as well. He's always there in those clutch situations, but this one, not possible.
One round at a time. Story, keep on swimming.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That is very clearly a let's go Apex from the crowd as well, so
Oh, you're not the only one, mate.
fancy you say that. Started better when the jersey was showing.
Yeah, that's true. Ultimate simply for Team Liquid. That will be the deciding factor in this round.
Yeah. And this is something we were mentioning a lot with the mates conversation as
Yeah.
well. Just set up your end game. What's your win condition?
Yeah, I
this
mean,
is
win
around
condition is
a
this.
true full investment. There's no other way to put it.
100%. And not only that, Trex 2 away from his Nightfall. So an orb and a plant, and you've got 3 ultis to play with.
Oh,
Plenty
okay, we're
of
popping early.
football, A bound as Olazera plays
Yeah, they've
offside
dodged all the
with
trips.
setup.
There's a camera that can spot
Traps
numbers.
not yet hit. Eco just clearing, but into upper they go. Both of the
The hard
duelists on
retake.
the Liquid side.
It's a really hard retake with Nats' ult.
Apex as well.
What's he going to do? Wait for Omen Flash?
Olizera and Nats, they're so
Not even.
close to one another. Sorry, that was just a map that's caught me off guard. No, it's not. Now Apex through heaven.
Dude,
through
Patty
steel to
still has
try and
Omen
get
Flash.
out.
He's in a whip pause though.
Olizera just trying to use his sheriff, trying to use what has been working for him before. Now the Phantom in hand, the primary's online and doing well with it. Keeping themselves ahead on Apex. As this retake looks good. Trex trying to deny.
Okay, hold on, they're still in it, man. Trex had a chance to finish this, and I think Liquid kind of used some of their stuff a little bit too early. I think they could played around this a little better if they were going all in. I mean, they didn't have that till death actually. It was the Omen Flash was the main one I was looking at. They didn't put him. They didn't put their Omen in a good pulse. The Omen Flash.
The Steel Garden we saw invested, I suppose. Apex with their own showstopper.
enemy remaining.
Or sorry, I should say a showstopper of Liquids as well.
Guys, don't speak when we are clutching. I wanted to pick. You said the few when we were losing. All good, all good. Just let us play, please.
And there's the comms issues that I was talking about. It's all a work in progress.
back seeing.
That will be a focal point of this timeout, I'm sure.
Yeah, of course. And listen, it's good to get those out. Liquid
Too much
have
backseeing.
2 timeouts in their back pocket to use. Should we get to that position? Yeah. But I imagine the response after this timeout from Lohan, this will be probably where we see Liquid have the best chance. The next round will be a force for those looking at the buy coming through. 5 stingers, maybe a pace change that Liquid want to pick up.
Liquid have options right now, and still it's the same range of emotion that we're seeing from side to side of the server. Apex acutely aware that the hopes and dreams which they pushed so hard to achieve in the previous year, tattered already, could be fully torn from their hands at a moment's notice. It is so fleeting right now, but it's also one step at a time. And from Liquid, you want to see a more professional performance, and an exhibition perhaps in how to close out Lotus.
Stingers, and they're all about to tank this knife.
Could you imagine if a Ascension promoted team were on the other end of a comeback rather than that being what Gentlemates have been receiving? Liquid are getting the
It's
direct
actually kind of nice.
to a site. That spike will be going
Get
down.
over towards sides
These
with
Stingers are
Stingers.
incredibly scary in this position,
Yeah, no,
especially
they're
with
actually in
Trex's
pretty good
Nightfall.
spots.
Gonna see Apex put through the tenderizer, but the reveal
Getting
is
some
nice.
ults out
The
of
ult
them.
doesn't land
Omen
for
flash miss.
Batu, but he's done his job.
All of Apex seem to have at this moment in time, and they'll deal with a force buy. Well, I say force buy, a half buy.
They got the
yeah.
the
There's still
combos
money with
if they want
Liquids.
them.
The next will be a rifle. It's just on and off of the horse, in and out of the saddle.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't think we saw them choose to use any of those ultimates in post, because they're waiting for the right opportunity to do it.
Yeah, they don't want to Gentlemates
But if
that.
they lose the next round with ults, that's the problem.
Well, the other
game
problem
not
is
finished. The game is not finished. Come on.
game's not done. You've heard it from Batu. But the important part I was trying to get to here is, while those ultimates got kept, Apex have the big equalizer that you were speaking about, and that's the no command.
And we've got to be looking at Mulsi on these rounds as well, and his utility. Bringing the KO to Lotus
Insta-ult.
does feel like an older take on the situation, that's for sure.
Oh.
Using the sensor against
Oh
his
boy,
own
he didn't know about
teammate,
the
but
second
Vova
sensor and he
finds
committed.
camo. And with the tip
Oh,
of the
they're
spear
actually
now
messing up a
planted,
little bit.
The rest of Liquid look to collapse on the site.
Yeah, but so does the rest of Apex. All the bodies are here, ready for it, as the bodies come in.
Damn, Trex got a double.
Trex, who looks to send Liquid to playoffs.
2v1.
I mean, can only say
No way.
He's gone past though.
No way.
And they just have no idea. Trex is open on the angle and all his errors denied it.
1 versus 1, spike down.
And it's Kiko, of all players, serving his time in 2023.
But he should know that there's an A
To
set up
ascend
here.
himself against Olizera, the newest face into the Apex lineup, to keep them going for one more round, which could turn into so many more. He has the Cypher set up on A. That's where Kiko plants his feet. Hands are busy. Spike goes in.
30 seconds left.
Most importantly, for Olizera coming back in, there's a cam.
I mean, the cam gives him a little bit of info, not too much.
How much information is he able to pick up from it, though? He's now noted it's an open plant. Kiko playing from tree. Time ticks away. It could be the final grains of sand hitting the bottom of the hourglass for Apex's campaign
The
here.
time
If
is so
Olizera
low on
can't
this.
make the move. Kiko waits in tree, on the line, diffuse inside the cage. The bullet's not hitting.
Wait, did he do it
Olizera
right?
gets it
Wait, a
half, he
double
has the
cage?
info.
No
Second
way, it's
tap,
double
no
cage.
time. Kiko playing it down to the wire. There's not going to be enough.
Oh, it's
Kiko
close, man.
to
If he
send
had actually
them
gone for
over
the defuse
ledge.
there with the double
At
cage, he would have won, I think. The
Liquid
bullets were
are in
gone.
playoffs. A new look, a new addition, but the same old
Okay, I mean, dude,
result.
honestly,
Liquid make
some of
their
the double
way to
jeweler stuff
playoffs
looked a lot
and
better
put
for
themselves
Apex.
in a
They got a little bit
great
unlucky that they
chance
lost 6
of
pistols.
getting to chance. We already knew that with the performances and the appearances they've made this
Double
year.
jewelers were the
But it
maps where they
gets
went
even
overtime.
sweeter, even closer to being able to